Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Faldo. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about Grand Arena Championships on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And I'd like to focus on free-to-play aspect. And the reason I want to do that is because I feel that it's not really focused on. However, the YouTubers that have content and everything, they're in game. Their GP is high in 7s, millions, and 5 to 6 millions, and for those who are not, I feel that they are struggling to understand how to better play the game. So I'd like to focus on free to play. I'm free to play. I've always been free to play. I spent some money here and there, but I'm free to play. My GP is just over 4 million, but I've been playing since launch. So, and I don't have all the Gear 13, Relic 7 characters that other content creators have, and I don't have all the Galactic Legends. I don't have General Skywalker. I don't have Jedi Knight Luke. I don't have those characters, and seeing those characters in defense squads on other videos makes me feel like I can't play. I don't have these squads, so I'm going to lose. But it's not necessarily always going to be that way. And I want to share my knowledge, share my experience with these free-to-play players like myself who have been playing free to play and don't have all these shining. So let's get on with it. Alright. Well, as we know, this month's Grand Arena is focused on 3v3, and that can be somewhat daunting to some players, and so I'll share what I know. But let's look at the feats real quick so we know what we're looking at here. We're going to have to win a fleet arena battle without using a reinforcement, so basically not bringing anybody in. Win 8 squad arena battles. Win 6 grand arena battles on your first attempt, which is pretty simple. Some of us can do that. And then defeat 12 enemy units in grand arena with veteran smuggler Han Solo and Chewbacca. And if you have Jedi Training Rey, you'll have these characters. You may not have them relic, but you still have those characters, and all you have to do is defeat some characters, defeat the low-level enemy. Then the other one is completely clear 18 Grand Arena territories, and then once that's done, you'll go on to a different type of feats, and so on and so forth. So I'll give you some teams that you can use, whether on defense, whether on offense, and that could help you better strategize your plan. So let's go ahead and move over here. So I know I said earlier I don't have all the relics, and this is true, I don't. But I've been playing for a while, so I have been able to relic some of my characters. And, shoot, why not? Why don't we go ahead and look at my roster so you can have an idea of what I'm working with, what I have. And we'll sit by gear tier, and we'll go from there. I only have 8 relic characters. And I'm working on others. I'm working on others. But I only have 8. Most of them are in my arena team. In my arena team, I'm just north of 200. I'm not number 1. I'm not number 2. I'm not top 10. The highest I've ever been was just under 200, which I'm happy with. I'm not super competitive in this game to where I have to focus on squad arena. The funnest part for me, my funnest part is collecting these characters, playing with them, doing other game modes than squad arena. It's gotten stale, and so I focus on other things. And gear 12, then gear 11, then you'll notice that it just drastically falls to the wayside, and that's my roster. I don't know why I clicked on her, but I have a 5-star trader, where others would have a 7-star trader, relic 7. So, but let's get back to the squads, and you need to focus on what you want to do. Look at your opponent. Does he have relics? Does he have, does he have Revan? Jedi Knight Revan. Does he have Darth Revan? Does he have Darth Malak? Does he have these characters, these meta characters that you need to focus on what your defense is? Or keep what your defense light so you can also have some offense to focus on. So I like to keep my Revan on my Jedi Knight offense. Always have. He's my best team. I'm keeping him on offense because I feel like I can get more banners by using him on offense. And since this is 3v3, I can separate my arena team into 2 and use Bastila as another Jedi team. If you don't have Jedi Knight Revan, you can use Bastila with Grandmaster Yoda and Jolie. Those are great characters. Another Jedi Knight Jedi Knight team is Bastila Shan with General Kenobi, which if you're in a good guild, you'll probably have shards of him. You probably have him unlocked. You could still use him. He's a great tank. Probably one of the best in the game. And then use Grandmaster Yoda. He's probably the easiest, if not one of the easiest, legendary characters. You just need 5 Jedi, which if you have Bastila Shan and 4 other Jedi, you can unlock him real easily compared to what we had to use when he first came out. So, this is another Jedi team. Jedi Knight Revan with Jolie or Jedi Knight Anakin. You probably have Jedi Knight Anakin unlocked just because you were able to unlock him. He's a great attacker. And now that I've focused on how I'm separating my arena team, I'm going to go down to each faction, starting with the Bounty Hunters, going down to Battle Order. Bounty Hunters can be separated in multiple different ways. You can have, all of them have leaders abilities, so you can use any one that you want. The most common one is Bosk, Jango, and Boba Fett. And that's pretty simple. Pretty common. Most people leave those on defense. I'm going to leave mine on defense. see my relic. I only have a Gear 12 Bosk. You know, and I use this team to unlock Chewbacca. I didn't need a relic team to unlock Chewbacca. Another team is Jango Fett lead, which is another good lead with Bosk and Boba Fett. And another bounty lead is Dengar, and then some other random bounty hunters, so you can have a different team. So, and Dengar is really good for stealing banners and helping you stay in the fight. So, go down to 501st / clones. You have Rex, Echo, and 5. Kind of want to keep them together. They kind of synergize really well together. For droids, you use mostly the separatist droids, which you can also put in there. HK-47. You could put HK-47 in there. That's a pretty good droid lead, you know. But these are they have pretty good synergy together. You know, you go down to the Empire. Most common Empire lead is Emperor Palpatine or Darth Vader. With Darth Vader lately, amazing team. And then you have Thrawn. Thrawn to do the fracture, turn meter. You know, swap turn meter with either Revan or Palpatine. So it's a good team. Another one is Ewoks. Ewoks is a good defense team. You know, some players can't figure out. They also gear them up for C-3PO, so put them on defense. Another good defensive team is First Order, either with Crew, OG, Kylo Ren, and then First Order Executioner. Or you can use the new who is that? Who is that? I'm having a brain fart. General Hux. That's right, General Hux. You know, you can use General Hux with this new Sith Trooper, the First Order Sith Trooper, and with Crew. You know, you can do that. Go down to Galactic Republic. Most common Galactic Republic leader is Padme. You got to gear up separatists to get to her, but it's possible, and she's a great leader. You can either have Padme, Anakin. Them two are really synergize really well together. Padme, Anakin, Ahsoka, or Padme, Anakin, General Kenobi. Either way, good. It's a good team. Now I'm going to use my General Kenobi on offense because I need him on offense. So I'm more than likely going to use him with Padme on offense, or I'm going to use that top team with Padme. Another good team, Galactic Republic, is Shakti with clones. Whichever ones you decide you want to do, there's plenty of them that you can use. She's good, great clone leader. Another Galactic Republic is Qui-Gon Jinn with Ahsoka. Or you can use the counter team and you put in I'm not gonna die with 2 Jedi, or I want to say Jedi, and mix match Jedi that you want. So you can do it that way. For Geos, you can split it up in 2 different ways. I would not not put Geonos and Brood Alpha in the leader slot. He's a great leader. You can put him with Geonos' Spy and Sunfac to have that dual tank, dual tankness, or you can just put Geonos' Spy, Geonos Brood Alpha with Spy and Soldier, because you also have that brute tank that Geonos and Brood Alpha develops, summons, and that could be your tank. So you can come in straight offense, you can put in defense, but I put him on defense. Yeah, I know the counters, Treya, which I will talk about here later, but I put him on defense. That's what I do, So, Imperial Troopers, if you have Imperial Troopers, I'm drawing a blank with his name. General Veers. You can have General Veers with Train Trooper, or you can have General Veers with Colonel Stark and Shore Trooper. You can have it in many different ways, whatever your lineup or whatever your roster has. So, for Night Sisters, there are two predominant leaders within the Night Sisters that you could use. You can use Mother Talzin, or you can use Asajj Ventress. I like using Mother Talzin because she's the most common leader. I like her leadership. But Asajj is really good on defense as well. She adds that speed, but you need to have Zombie. Zombies are really important. You need to have her at least tier 10 so she can constant, and have to have her fast. So work on your mods. Make sure you don't join until you work on your mods. Make sure your mods are good, and then go for it. If you have your Night Sister Initiate, the one that carries that bow, she goes stealth. If you have her all geared up and all skills and everything up, she goes stealth. So she's not going to get hit, which focuses on Zombie. So really good defensive team. The defensive team that I like using is the Old Republic, the Carther Nasty with Mission and Zalbar, or you can use Carther Nasty with Ganderus Ordo and Juhani. You gotta gear these characters up, so why not use them? Another good defensive team I use is Phoenix. Phoenix with Ezra, and then somebody else. You could either use Chopper, you can use Sabine, you can use Kanan Jarrett, blanking on his name, Zeb, but you can also use Ezra in a Jedi lineup. If you have him geared up enough, you can put him with a Jedi lineup. You can put him with another Rebel lineup. You have to keep him in Phoenix, but have to have Hera as the leader. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's the way it has to be. For Rebels, most common is the main three: CLS, Han Solo, Chewbacca. You can also have CLS, Old Ben, Princess Leia. If you don't have if you don't have Chewbacca or you don't have Han Solo, those are great characters you could use. Another great Rebel leader is Admiral Akbar with Princess Leia and a tank, whether it's Old Ben or whether it's Stormtrooper Han. Admiral Akbar's leadership is special, non-attacking special ability. Another Rebel is going to attack. Now if Leia is the one that attacks, she can attack up to 3 times, do massive damage. So she's a great attacker for the low levels, which is where you more than likely are. Another good leader is Wedge with Biggs, and then another character, most likely a tank, either Old Ben or Stormtrooper. Now, Resistance, two main leaders, which is Jedi Training Rey, and then Finn, the OG Finn. And the top one is the one that's most common. JTR with BB-8 and another Resistance, or BB-8 with R2, BB-8 and 3PO. You also have Finn, Poe, and then OG Rey. Or you can have it to where it's JTR with the veterans. Or you can put the veterans in a smuggler line. You can put them in. You don't have to put them in Resistance. You can put them with smugglers and use it that way. For a Separatist lineup, one that's been coming up lately is Newt Gunray. Now, I don't have Newt Gunray geared up, but that's an option. If you have Newt Gunray geared up, use him. Use him as a leader. Use him as another character. But Count Dooku's rework is amazing. And then you have Sith. Most common Sith is Emperor Palpatine with two other Sith. It could either be, Darth Sidious or Darth Maul, or Emperor Palpatine and Darth Sidious, or Darth Maul and or you can use the Sith Empire team, Darth Revan, Bastila Fallen, and Darth Malak. And then you have Traya, you have the Triumvirate that you could use. And then smuggler, like I said, smuggler lineup, you can use Kira, you can use Infus Nest, you can use LG-37, so many other lineups that you can use. You don't have to have these characters at Tier 13, Relic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, and think that you're going to lose because you don't have these characters. You don't have these characters get up that fast. I don't have all these characters get up, and I win. I have a pretty decent win record when it comes to Great Arena. I'm not the best player in the world, but I hold my own. So look at your lineup. Work with it. And it's a game. It's a game. So just use what you have. And have fun with it. It's real fun. And enjoy it. So I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna be streaming my Grand Arenas, and hopefully, y'all can come up and watch. And if you like what you saw, I'm gonna be posting more Star Wars Galaxy Heroes content, mostly for free to play. And it's gonna continue on from here. So please like, subscribe, share for those other free to play players that and that are stressed out. And also, leave a comment. Tell me what you have. Tell me what you plan on using. If you have what I have, tell me. If you have something better than me, tell me. If I'm messed up, tell me I'm messed up. Tell me what I've done wrong. Tell me what I could do, what I could do different, or what other players could do different. This is all a learning game. Don't be afraid to take criticism either. So, but stay focused. Okay, get what you want and move on from there. So, just have fun with it. So, right there, peace, and see you later.